Hello, my educator family. Welcome to Analysis Thursday. Remember, it is just one day before the end of the teaching work week, and so we come to Analysis Thursday where we analyze the tips that were given on Strategy Sunday to just check in with you to see how you have been doing throughout the work week. How were the actionable tips or information that were given to you on Sunday? So we started the new series, which I'm trusting that you all got an opportunity to watch that video that was done on Sunday. If not, you can always go back and watch it, which is on alternative assessment. So we know, educators, that alternative assessment is the opposite of standardized testing or traditional testing. And so alternative assessment has to do with alternative or different methods. Let me say that. So, alternative assessment has to do with different ways and methods of assessing students other than the traditional means. And we established quite a few on Sundays. We spoke about portfolio, we spoke about group projects, they have exhibition, you have fairs, you have debate, you have other interclass competitions, different ways in which you can help your students to reach the mark that is expected for them. When alternative assessment is done, educators, you will find that your students, little by little, they will grasp the content that is there. So when they go into standardized testing, or when you use the traditional method of testing them, they would have grasped so much that they're better able to do their best on the traditional testing. And so educators, it takes away the pressure from the students of seeing themselves as a pass or a fail, and rather what it does is to develop competencies through real life situations. So it now moves them from the theoretical base, which is usually what the traditional testing is about or standardized testing is about. So it moves them from the content knowledge base to now being able to carry over that to the practical. So they move from theory to practical when you do alternative assessment. Now, what I would love to say to you, educators, is that you can plan ahead of time. So for each syllabus topic, or for each topic, whatever way you're going to be doing it, whichever topic you're doing, plan to do at least 2 or 3 alternative assessments with the students, and then you can move into your traditional modes of testing. So incorporate a variety in your lesson activities, in the assignments that you're giving them, so that they're able to manipulate the information. You are now able to assess the students' strengths and weaknesses. And remember too, the benefit also is that it helps the students too to know exactly where they are, what is it that they did not get right, and so they can move on now to securing themselves in knowing and doing better. Now, I must share with you that alternative assessment was introduced to me in 2004 by one Dr. Nicole Mozart, and she would always say to us in class, not every student is built for traditional testing or built for final exam or an exam setting. There are many students who have exam phobia, and so the student will do well throughout the term, but then when it gets to the exam, they just fail. And so, you know what she did? She incorporated a lot of alternative assessment into her courses. So we have pop quizzes, we have group assignment, we have community project, we had debate, so many different things that were given to us, and it makes the learning was fun. And those concepts stuck with us because we were now doing it for fun, not necessarily for a pass or fail, but doing it to grasp and to see how best we were learning the concepts. And so when that was done, we found out that we learned the information better and it was stored for longer. And so this is the same principle that I utilize in my classroom while I was lecturing, and also in my current high school classroom that I utilize it. And so I'm encouraging educators to take it on, to utilize it. Now, One very important point that I must share with you is that you must ensure that you have a rubric for your alternative assessments. Educators, students are fearful of alternative assessment only because it is after they have received the project and they have turned it in that the teacher is sharing with them the rubric or telling them what was expected. So you have to prepare the rubric ahead of time. And my best advice to you is, if you don't know how to create a rubric properly, which you won't get at the first go, have no problem in researching, have no problem with touching base with someone in your professional organization. So if you're a science teacher, touch base with someone in the Association of Science Teacher for Jamaica. If you're in home ec, touch base with the Jamaica Home Economics Association. Find out somebody who is there who understands how to set up a rubric and they can take you through it, because what you want is for your students to master the content. So you must share the rubric with them ahead of time so they know exactly what you're looking for, educators. So once again, remember, alternative assessment should be fun. It should build the student capacity over a period of time. Ensure that you let the students know what you are looking for. Work through the content with them as well so as to align them for success. Educators, remember that we are training the future. We are training future leaders, and so we have to make the mark in our classroom and we have to help them to align themselves for success, because not every child is comfortable with traditional testing or with standardized testing. So the best thing that you can do for a child, for a student, is to allow them alternative ways of making the grades, alternative ways of grasping and utilizing the content. Educators, if this video was beneficial to you, or if you liked what you heard, go ahead, share the video, like the video. Feel free to share it with a colleague, a parent, or a friend. Go ahead and share with them. And if you want to get more videos like this and by chance you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Continue to share your thoughts in the comment section. I am Carla Boswell-Lewis for Strategic Educational Consultancy Services, on a mission to empower you, educators. Catch us on Sunday with Strategy Sunday with the master teacher from Monroe College, Amakard Brown. Thank you so much.